Ladies and gentlemen, Violent Games here. Today I wanted to talk about Sombra, or at least give you my first impressions on her. Keep in mind, this is not going to be based on any statistics online or actual facts. This is just going to be my personal opinion on the character. How do I feel about Sombra in general? How's her kit? How's her guns and shit? How's the strats? You know, I might give you some advice on how to play her here. But ultimately, this is going to be a rant, and you're about to find out why. So let's look at Sombra, the machine pistol, the short-range automatic weapon. Short range is a fucking lie. And here, let's fucking illustrate why. So we're just going to cloak real quick. This is called 20 meters, guys. I don't know if you've ever had a team fight in Overwatch, but most of them generally encompass 20 meters. I'd like to tell you that based on my iframe testing, or whatever the fuck you want to call it, or just eye testing, whatever, visual testing without any knowledge whatsoever, this is her maximum DPS range. It seems that that's where she consistently kills things. And just to, you know, illustrate that point, let's move up just a bit and then see the difference between the time to kill. It's relatively the same. Plus or minus a few missed bullets, right? So 20 meters we can confidently say is kind of her good range. So let's move to 30 real quick. Not really doing any damage. So 20 meters seems to be the comfortable range for the pistol, or the machine pistol. This makes it the deadliest weapon that a backline harasser has at their disposal by default. And you could argue, I hear you Tracer mains be like, oh love, but like fucking Tracer's machine pistols do like more damage, but they have less magazine. I understand what you're saying. But the machine pistols have like a meter range of like 11 or around 10. The fact of the matter is, you're going to have more consistent damage with this machine pistol over a much larger variety of things. And the rate of fire seems to be better, so more rounds on target, and you have 60 rounds to place on target. This means that the machine pistol, in my mind, outclasses the Tracer's pulse pistols. They just outclass them. So that's just one of the fucking many amazing retarded things that Sombra has at her disposal, is that she has a very fast firing, decent DPS machine pistol that has a range of 20 meters. Extremely forgiving. Anyone can use this gun. This gun is extremely accessible and easy to use regardless of your skill cap. So, absolute like 10 out of 10 on the fucking machine pistol. So let's move on to EMP. EMP, her ultimate anyways, is pretty good to just toss out in team fights. It's very easy to pull off, considering that you could either cloak in or dodge in, or even use this thing. So let me just illustrate this this teleporter majiggle, your R1, I don't even know what it's called. I should probably read it so I can start sounding like an idiot. The translocator. So you could even enter a team fight like this, and then use your ultimate in midair, and then just like, you know, it be effective that way. Or, like I showed you before, you can just use cloak and go in and even press R1 to escape. So let's do a combo demonstration of how I would ult as this character if I needed to blink out. So let's just put that there, put cloak on. I would jump in, cloak out, use my ultimate, then R1 back to where I was in the safe space. So, as you can see, there's a lot of like easy to do shit with her kit. So let's go into some of her other abilities just to talk about them real quick. So I already covered Translocator and how I prefer to use it. Regardless if my ult's up or not, I use Translocator again. When I use cloak, I throw Translocator in a safe space, and then I go to the back lines, try to do some harassing, and then when all the enemy teammates turn around, I press R1, go back to where I was, and I'm safe. That's how I prefer to use Translocator. It's pretty damn good, but it's not why Sombra is fucking ridiculous. And if I didn't mention already, she's pretty fucking ridiculous. So moving on to Thermo-Optic Camo. Thermo-Optic Camo is by far one of the best backline harassers abilities in the game. And why is this? Well, when you use it, it lasts a decent amount of time. We're talking, you know, I'm not entirely sure how long that is, but it's a decent amount of time. You're invisible during it, and the reason that it's so fucking saucy is because you are able to sprint quicker while this is up. So, again, pretty damn good, I would say. But why is this ability so damn good, in my honest opinion? Why am I saying it's fucking ridiculous and it's a great backline harasser's ability? It's because of her passive. Opportunist. You detect critically injured enemies through walls. This means like low health enemies that are about to die. The reason this is fucking stupid is because when this happens to an enemy player, you can back into cover, see where they are, activate your cloak, sprint after them, and you're honestly going to catch most of them, except for, I think, Soldier 76. You sprint faster than the enemy that is trying to run away, and if you get within 20 meters, you can just spray and pray, and then they die. Like, the amount of damage this thing does at, like, very, very easy to spot ranges is absolutely fucking ridiculous. And, like I said before, with thermo-optic camo and the ability to really punish anyone going for health or going for anything else, yeah, it's fucking ridiculous. Like, you can play Sombra as a backline harasser, a Saboteur. Like, I don't think that's been in the game yet. But yes, Sombra is also a Saboteur character who can actually sabotage health kits. So let's move on to her last ability that makes her absolutely fucking obnoxious, Hack. Hack works in a variety of ways. One, you can use it to hack a health kit for, by the way, an obnoxiously long time. So let's just, like, eyeball this real quick. Granted, like, think of how long it takes for a team fight to go down. Not very long, right? Team fights generally last, like they don't last long. Having this on an enemy health kit, or on the big health kits especially, can alter the outcome of a team fight so easily. So fucking easily. And here's the more retarded part of it. The more retarded part of it is that the enemy Sombra cannot counter-hack these health kits. So there's no way to really counter this once it's been put into place. So if you're on defense and you pick Sombra, you can preemptively hack the enemy's health kits, putting them at a massive disadvantage if their healers aren't going to be healing them. So, and after all of this is depleted, you can even come back to it before it's done and do this. Immediately restore it every 10 to 12 seconds. What in the fuck were they thinking? This is absolutely meta-changing. It means that healers play a much more important role in the game, and it's just, I'm just baffled by how good this kit is. So, again, let's talk about Hack and why it's kind of ridiculous. I can't really show you why Hack is ridiculous inside this video because I am in practice range, due to the fact that, you know, I just didn't want to collect gameplay before I did my impressions or whatever. I just wanted to put this video out there just so you guys could have my thoughts. Hack disables all abilities that an enemy team player has. So imagine if Lucio gets hacked in a team fight. He's fucked. He can no longer amp it up. He can no longer speed up. He can no longer do any of the jukey shit that he could do before because of Hack. And he can't even heal his teammates effectively. He can't even be an effective AoE healer with this Hack on. Additionally, Reinhardt. You use Hack on Reinhardt, his shield's down. Guess what? He's about to eat a butt-fuck ton of bullets because Reinhardt usually pushes forward with his shield. And you can just shut it down now. As long as no one stops you. Granted, like, people have to stop you. But people have accuracy troubles on console, and it's extremely easy to get away with getting off Hack. Let me just put it that way. It makes some characters literally useless when put in a 1v1 scenario against Sombra. Or almost useless. So let's talk about, like, characters like Genji. Genji relies on his kit 100% of the time. If you hack Genji, he is useless for like X amount of seconds. Literally, Sombra can invalidate Genji. If your team is having trouble with an MLG Genji, all you have to do is hack him while he's doing his little jukes. And all of a sudden, oh shit, Genji can't do a fucking thing. He's literally useless. He can't do expert timings on fucking, you know, reflex or anything like that. He's literally just gone. He's useless in the game. Oh my god, there's just so much craziness, man. And just think, what other characters rely heavily on being able to use their kit? Zarya. If Zarya gets hacked, this is a reliable counter to Zarya as well. Like, this character creates a plethora of fucking issues. And also, another backline harasser who can't stand up to Sombra, Tracer. If Tracer gets hacked by Sombra, granted, she would have to not know she was there and effectively get hacked and not blink out of it, which is kind of hard to do depending on what's going on in the team fight or depending on how many blinks you have at a given time. She's useless. If Tracer gets hacked, she's as good as dead. She has a very low health pool. Her pistols only do like reliable damage around like 11, 15 meters. I honestly wish I would have remembered for this video's sake, but I don't. I'm sorry. But like Sombra can literally invalidate certain heroes in the game. Like absolutely make them fucking useless. And even inconvenience others. Like say Soldier was trying to retreat to heal. Oh, you got hacked, can't heal anymore for X amount of time. Now, it doesn't last forever, but as you can see, I'm following this bot right now, so you can kind of get an idea how long it lasts. It lasts a significant amount of time, enough to get someone killed in this game. So here, let's do it again. So I'm just going to follow them. This is the hack, and this is disabling all of their special abilities. Absolutely fucking mental. And I just can't. Guys, I can't even right now. This character is absolutely, like, overpowered. I don't know if I can call her completely overpowered, considering you can only have one of them on the field at a time. But, like, dude. This character is fucking ridiculous. I love her. She is absolutely fucking retarded. She's gonna get nerfed. I can almost fucking guarantee you that she's going to get nerfed. Because the bottom line is, it does not take a rocket science to discover why this character is overpowered. She is absolutely ridiculous. Her damage is way too fucking good. It's way too fucking reliable. Compared to any other backline harasser in the game. Because Tracer has trouble with spacing. Because it's so easy to blink in and out of your spacing as Tracer. Sombra doesn't have to worry about that. Because she doesn't have that kit available to her. But if she pre-plans the fight, and by that I mean throws one of these fucking things, she can get out of an engagement that is not going in her favor. She has enough time to do that. And look how fucking good that is. It's instant. It's like rewind, except you don't get health back. And another retarded thing is, like let's just say I'm entering a basic team fight. I throw this down. I'm doing damage. All of a sudden I took too much damage. Oh shit. I leave. And then I use Cloak to actually just run and find another health kit. Because I have increased movement speed, and I can hack health kits once I get there. So I just got my health kit. Oh, it's mine now. Like, it's mental, man. I can't handle life. Sombra is way too damn good. And what I'm going to say, guys, is enjoy it while it lasts, because this bitch is going to get nerfed so hard. Because, like, there's too many good things. There's too many good things about this hero. And I don't think I've ever said a character has good ammo reserve. Sombra has phenomenal ammo reserve. She has 60 rounds in this motherfucker, which is literally enough to fucking kill, like, a bunch of, like, 200 health targets with literally not even, like here, let me just show you. So, with just body shots, I can kill up to 2 targets that have 200 health. And I have bullets to fucking spare. What the fuck, man? I can't. Like, I'm flailing my arms right now, backing up from the microphone. Like, I can't handle life. Sombra is way too damn good. Anyways, guys, this is Violent Games here. I hope you learned something useful. My god, this hero is ridiculous, and you're going to see it on every composition that makes any fucking sense, because that's how good she is. Backliners, you've got a new character to play. I'm telling you, this character is so good that if she goes unnerfed, she might invalidate Tracer. She might invalidate Genji. That's how good. She's literally the best backline harasser in the game, and I do not feel bad saying that. The only thing that a backline harasser has that I would say that Sombra doesn't necessarily have is Dragon Blade. You know, Dragon Blade will always be one of the best ultimates in the game in my mind. But, dude, I honestly can't really say why I would play Tracer after playing this hero right now. She is way better than Tracer. Like, it's absolutely fucking ridiculous. Because not only does she have Tracer's role, she can do more shit than Tracer. Like I said, she could be a Saboteur, sabotaging enemy health kits so that if they back up, you know, like, because, you know, healers can't always heal people around them effectively. But, you know, if they go back to the big health kit that is usually on their side of the field, which Sombra has no trouble getting to, by the way. Getting behind backlines of Sombra is the easiest shit in the world. She can hack the big health kits for an obnoxious amount of time, and can continue to do so as long as she kind of keeps in mind how long that ability counts down. And no one can stop her. The range on the hack is pretty ridiculous, too. So you can just kind of pop her head in the room, beep, 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 and just keep it hacked. Unless the enemy team Sombra camps on the health kit and waits for the last frame that thing's available, and that is given that the other Sombra gets eliminated when trying to rehack the health kit, she can't hack it. Sombra's on the enemy team cannot counter hack. What the fuck? There's just too much. She's just too much, guys. I've gone on long enough. I'm starting to go insane. Literally, this hero is a fucking monster. This is Violent Games swining out. And just for the record, if I did have to review her, she would be a fucking 5 out of 5, obviously. She's the best-in-class hero. She's absolutely a best-in-class hero. You cannot dispute that. See you later.